Hi, brother teacher. Sometimes we struggle in life. It seems as though uh, we run up against pitfalls and obstacles and adversity in trying to achieve goals. And even if those goals are just simply just trying to make it from one month to the next month, to provide for our families. And outside of that, those external goals that we may have, starting our own business maybe, or some business venture, creating something, being an artist or becoming an artist, something that we have a passion about, or being a great fisherman, a great painter, a great even person in some form of sports of some sort, even though this sort of inflated and there's so many people that's striving to be the next Michael Jordan or the next Kobe Bryant and LeBron James and so forth. But realistically speaking, your dream, it doesn't have to just simply be a dream. If you don't know already, I'm sitting right now in my business, one of my businesses, and it's entitled appropriately Anybody's Dream. It's a business that I created many years ago. And basically what it entails is, even though it's a convenience store, it is a variety store. I carry virtually anything you can imagine from when you were a child. Some of the old games and toys and some of the old nostalgic types of candy, penny candy if you will. And I lost my business a few years ago to a corporate takeover, so to speak. That's my expression anyway. And what happened was I didn't own the property. I rented for over a decade, and someone had an idea and or an agenda, and they wanted to remove all of the small mom and pop stores and the small businesses from the area in which I resided, and they want to install larger corporations. And that's exactly what they did. And I didn't have very much to say about it. In other words, they didn't talk to me, have any dialogue with me. Basically, this is what we want you to do. We want you to leave. So that's another story. But the point that I'm getting at is this. By the way, I did restart Anybody's Dream, and that's where I'm at today. Anybody's Dream is still going on. And that expression just simply means whatever you desire to be or become in your life, you can. Take it from me. It's anybody's dream. So whatever your dream is, not just simply taking you back in my store when you come in and you see things that remind you of when you were a real young child and that you can't hardly find anymore. Not just simply that, but also the fact that I started from zero. I started from nothing. I had no small business loan. No one gave me any money. I didn't start out with $20,000, $30,000 when I first opened the doors of my original business. I started on a shoestring budget. But I still remain, to borrow one of the phrases from one of my students. In other words, I'm still here. So I wanted to encourage you potential entrepreneurs and you that are perhaps already entrepreneurs that have started out on the business. I want to encourage you to continue doing what you're doing. Believe in what you're doing. And as long as you continue to keep moving forward, regardless of the obstacles, regardless of those people who are naysayers and those people who want to put you down and say that you can't do it, you're not going to make it, and you need to quit what you're doing, keep going anyway. These are some things that I wrote some years ago, and I hope that you find them of value. There are no attributes that will condescend or yield to the creation. We, the creation, must measure up to those attributes. Firstly, by singleness of mind and purpose, and our members will follow. By this yielding, we then become it. That was October 2004. What makes men aspire to excellence? Simple. Purpose. For without it, our lives have no meaning. Life experiences often determine or dictate just how far we will strive to succeed in any so-called passion. Often no one else will ever know just how far we are able to go in any undertaking but us. Be that as it may, it is such a shame to rob ourselves of becoming all that we are truly capable of becoming. I'm almost done. True success is not gained by deceit and trickery. Instead, it is the product of a pure heart and an undying will to reach the stars. 1990. Life should not be simply a progression of time, but a progression of productivity in time. March 2001. Finally, my son or daughter, have you a dream? Then set your goal and plot your course. If it is in your heart, then it belongs to you. Let no man or device deter you from what is yours. Your journey will be a long and hard one, but well worth the effort. April 1992. By Reginald Stroud Sr., also known as Brother Teacher. I hope that these words were encouraging to you as much as it encouraged me and inspired me to write them. I love you, and Yah love you, and with God, all things are possible, and so are your dreams. Don't ever let anyone tell you anything other than you are great. This is Brother Teacher. So long.